Welcome to Pachehra Talks, and today we are going to explore a new topic in artificial intelligence series, that is natural language processing. My name is Arun, and I'm solutions architect working with Novintech. It's been great working with Novintech from last couple of months, and today we are going to explore our new topic, uh, NLP. So, from last couple of videos, we are covering artificial intelligence. We are trying to explore and understand and comprehend what it is and how can we utilize it, the basic concepts and all. And in the same category, it's time to understand NLP, natural language processing. So it's a branch of AI. We all know that, and it gives computers the ability it gives computers the ability to understand, interpret, and generate human language. All right, so that's what it's gonna do for us, which means all these things can be possible. We're gonna talk about these things one by one. So, what is the goal of NLP? The goal of NLP is to bridge the gap between human communication and computer. How? By making computer understanding language or enabling machines to perform a wide range of language related tasks. All these tasks are language related. That is possible because of NLP. So let's see or understand each one of these core tasks in NLP. All right. So it's a language that means text, that means it can analyze the text, which means simple understanding and extracting meaningful information from text because it can analyze the text. Why text? Because it's NLP. NLP, where L stands for language, right? So this includes understanding, extracting meaningful information from text. This means uh, things like sentiment analysis, like determine if a piece of text express positive, negative, or neutral sentiments, just like humans do. Now, humans can read something and can figure it out whether it's a sarcasm or it's an angry statement. Similarly, because it is trained on NLP, it can extract meaningful information, not just reading the text, but analyze it, right? And it can also recognize entities like identifying names of people, places, organizations from the text. So that is one of the ability that it gives. Text analysis. The next one is, before we go to the next one, I think we should take an example to make it more comprehensive for us. So let's take an example where we are reviewing for a movie on a website, or maybe reading the reviews of a movie on a website. Without reading each one of the review, we want to know if people generally like the movie or not. So sentiment analysis does precisely that. It reads through the text and figures out if the review is positive, negative, or neutral. It's like having a friend summarizing the mood of the reviews for you. Now, do not think like there are a couple of reviews. Think about the worldwide, like billions of reviews. Okay, so that's one of the example that I could come up with. And it does make sense. That's why it's extracting meaningful information. Another one is language translation because it is related to the language. Now, somebody talks in different language, but it can be translated through this kind of tool, NLP. Like it can also automatically translating text from one language to another, striving to preserve the original meaning as closely as possible. Now, this original meaning intact as closely as possible is something that NLP helps you, right? Because just translating wouldn't do much. It will, but if you can intact the actual original meaning, you can easily understand with this silly example. If you have seen any dubbed movie, maybe the English dub in Hindi or South Indian movie, so the Hindi dub would be all together with some different meaning, right? Similarly, if you watch Hindi movie dubbed in English, the actual meaning lost in the translation. All right, so that's a silly example. We take another example to make a point. For example, you found a delicious cake recipe, but it's in French and you don't speak French. All right, so what can we do? We can utilize language translation tools, which can instantly translate it into English for you, making it possible to bake the cake without learning a new language. It's as if you have a bilingual friend who translates the recipe for you, right? So automatically translating text with original meaning intact, right? Language translation. Now, the third one, again, it is connected to the language, which is speech recognition, which means converting spoken language into text. Convert spoken language into text. This technology powers what? If you can think of something, spoken language into text is virtual assistants and the voice control devices, right? So when you talk to voice activated devices like smart speakers or your phone's virtual assistant and say, what's the weather today? The device uses speech recognition to understand your spoken words and respond with the weather forecast. It's like having a device that can listen and understand you as a person. All right, so another one is text generation. Text generation, which is again text language. Here it was analyzing the text. Now here it is smart enough to generate one, right? So creating contextually relevant text based on input, right? ChatGPT is one of them, or any chatbots generating responses to users' queries or tools generating articles or reports could be another example for text generation. So we can have the example of like writing an email to invite friends to a party, but unsure how to phrase it. A text generation tool can help you draft the email by suggesting complete sentences after you type a few words. It's like a co-writer who suggests how to finish your sentences based on what you have already written, right? Then one more is conversational AI, as the name gives everything out, just like NLP. So again, it's a subset of NLP, and it's focusing on designing and building chatbots that can understand and respond human language in a conversational manner, right? That's what the chatbot, at least that's what it seems like to us. We are not going what is happening at the back end, but for now, that's what it is, right? It involves understanding user intents and generating appropriate responses. Chatbots, conversational AI, right? For example, when you message a customer service chat on a website asking, when will my order arrive? A chatbot often responds with the information or guides you on what to do next. The chatbot understands your question and knows how to reply, acting like a customer service representative who always there to help, right? Now, there are few important pieces like part of speech tagging. This will help you understand how exactly things are happening, where each word in a sentence is tagged with its corresponding part of speech, like noun, verb, adjectives. And this helps in understanding the grammatical structure of sentences, which is crucial for many NLP applications. And with this example, like highlighting every noun in yellow, verbs in green, and adjectives in blue in a book. Think just, thing like that. So part of speech tagging does this for text data, identifying the grammatical parts of each word, and it helps computers understand the role of words in sentences, like teaching a computer to recognize parts of a speech in a sentence. Right. And last but not the least, uh, NER. That's the short form, and it's named entity recognition. That's what it is. A process where the AI identifies and classifies key information, or you can say entities. Let's suppose you're reading an article and want to quickly find names of people, places, or maybe organizations. So named entity recognition, NER, is like a smart highlighter that marks names of people in red, locations in green, and organization in blue, making it easy to spot these details. So NER is widely used in information extraction, content classification, and data analysis. So this is all about NLP, or natural language processing. So if we need to summarize it, it's very simple. It's a branch of AI, as we already know, because it's a series of AI that we are trying to understand and explore. And it gives computers the ability to understand, interpret, and generate human languages. And because it gives them ability, so that's what they're doing. They are bridging the gap between human communication and computer understanding, enabling machines to perform a wide range of language-related tasks like these, which actually help us build various other applications where we can utilize NLP. Now, if you're wondering how exactly it works, so for that, we need to wait for next video where we're going to explain how exactly NLP works. Just for now, this is what we have prepared for our next video. Well, thank you for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.